Hey guys, welcome back to Dating to Win. And today's episode is for the men out there who didn't just live through a breakup, but they grew up in one. So if your parents got divorced or never even made it down the aisle, this is the episode for you. Because let's be real, being a product of divorce can affect the way you love, the way you trust, and the way you build relationships, even if you've never connected all the dots before. You might not realize it, but your fear of commitment, your habit of pulling away when things get too real, your instinct to keep emotions bottled up, all of that might trace back to how you saw love modeled or not modeled growing up. And the first step to fixing it is to understand where it came from. So here's the truth. When your parents split, it didn't just change the family dynamic, it changed the blueprint you were building in your mind on how relationships are supposed to be. Maybe you saw yelling, silent treatment, cheating, mistrust. Maybe you saw two people who just quietly gave up. Or maybe one parent disappeared and the other struggled to hold it all together. I know in the neighborhoods I grew up in, I saw that one quite a bit. Whatever you witnessed that became your normal, even if it was dysfunctional, and without even knowing it, you could be repeating those patterns in your own dating life. So let's talk about trust. If you've watched trust break down between two people who were supposed to love each other forever, how do you just blindly trust someone that you meet on a dating app or at a bar? You might say you want to love, but you have a tendency to keep people at arm's length, or you sabotage things the second it starts to get serious. Hey guys, that's not bad luck. That's trauma talking to you. And let's talk about the issue of abandonment. Even if both of your parents stayed in your life, one of them probably left the house as a kid, and that made you feel like, wow, if someone I love can just walk away like that, this could happen to me again. So as an adult, you leave first because it feels safer to leave than it does to be the one that's left behind. But here's the good news. Being a product of divorce doesn't mean you're broken. It means you need awareness. You're not doomed to fail at love, but you do need to understand that your relationship habits didn't appear out of thin air. So I want you to ask yourself these questions. First one, do I expect relationships to fall apart eventually? Do I find it hard to open up and stay emotionally available when I'm in a relationship? Do I avoid conflict, or do I create it just to feel in control? These are the questions that can change the game for you. And here's how you start winning in love and not repeating the past. The first thing you need to do is acknowledge your story. You're not weak for admitting that divorce affected you. You're wise to seek the link. You need to learn what's healthy in a relationship and what a healthy relationship actually looks like. Not just what you saw growing up, but what it should be. Respectful, have communication, emotional security. And the last thing is you need to talk it out, whether it's through therapy or journaling or conversations with trusted friends. This isn't a soft approach. This is a strong approach. And guys, this is how you heal. To give love a chance when something feels so good to be true, don't run. Ask yourself, is this feeling unfamiliar, or is this just healthy? Is this a good relationship in the making? Your past shaped you, but it does not have to define you. You don't need to carry your parents' story like a weight on your back for the rest of your life. You get a chance to write your own story. You get the opportunity to love differently. You get the opportunity to show up better and to build something stronger, because you know what was wrong and you don't want to repeat it. And in some respects, maybe that's a gift, guys. And the most important thing is grasping all that is such a powerful concept. How can it not help you in your life? So if this message hit home today, take a moment to reflect on it. If you've been dating with walls up or avoiding real connection, maybe you know why now. And if today's episode helped, do me a favor, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And make sure you follow the podcast so you don't miss a single episode. All the links are below the video, and we also have the show notes below. Remember, this is Dating to Win. You're not dating to survive. You're dating to be happy and to live a joyful life. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button or go to youtube.com/datingtowin25. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.